Bro, have you ever felt like you gave everything to a girl and she still didn't see your worth? You gave her your time, your energy, your attention, even your pride. And in the end, she still walked away. You're left sitting there thinking, what did I do wrong? Let me hit you with one simple line that might open your eyes. The moment you need her, you've already lost her. Yeah, bro, it's that simple, but it cuts deep. Because your power doesn't come from chasing a girl. It doesn't come from trying to please her or constantly proving yourself. You get your power when you can walk away, when you realize you don't need her to feel whole. Here's the thing. Since we were kids, we've been taught to be good guys. Be nice, be soft. If she's happy, life's happy, right? We're told to be open, honest, always give first. But reality? When you're too available, too soft, too emotional, she pulls away. Power doesn't come from being the guy who's always there. It comes from being calm, clear, from being a man whose life doesn't revolve around her. Most guys today are lost, texting her all day, asking what she's doing every 5 minutes, chasing her mood like a dog chasing a ball, giving her all their energy, hoping to get some attention back. But the second she feels like you need her more than you need self-respect, game over. You've unknowingly turned into a sidekick, not a leader, and a woman can't love a man who can't lead himself. You think it's love, but it's just dependency, dressed up as care. And bro, dependency kills attraction. She didn't come into your life to be the center of your universe. She came because you had a mission, a vision, fire in your chest. But now, you made her the mission, and you lost yourself in the process. You gotta take your power back. Stop being the guy whose whole life orbits around her. Start being the man whose life revolves around purpose, not validation. Be the kind of man who, if she walks away today, his life keeps going. Steady, calm, unshaken. How? Pull your energy back. Refocus on you. Stop checking her story. Stop waiting for a reply. Stop overthinking why she's acting different. Build your life like you're building a damn kingdom. Wake up earlier. Train your body till it aches. Read. Learn psychology, strategy, logic. Cut out people who just complain. Build discipline until pain becomes your teacher. Women don't want emotionally needy guys. They want men who are stable. Men who don't crumble when things get shaky. Men who can say no without being angry. Men who, if left, don't fall apart because they were already whole from the start. You gotta lead yourself before you can lead a relationship. She's gonna test you. She'll pull back, act cold, stir up drama, not always because she wants to leave, but to see if your strength is real or just an act. You can't be the guy who freaks out at the first sign of distance. You can't be the guy who chases when she pulls away. You've got to be able to stay silent and still stand tall, because calm silence hits louder than 1,000 words. No need to get angry. No need to explain yourself over and over. If you did nothing wrong, you don't need to apologize. Being firm doesn't mean being harsh. Being firm means having standards. And a man with standards, that's a man who's hard to forget. Your frame, your values, your direction has to stay solid. If you say you don't tolerate inconsistency, don't. If you say your mission comes first, don't sacrifice it just to make her happy. Women crave security, and security comes from a man who doesn't shift with the wind. She's thinking, if I pull away, does he stay grounded or fall apart? When she sees you stay calm, stay on your path, that's what earns her respect. A man who leads doesn't chase. He doesn't beg for validation. He moves forward, and she chooses to follow, not because she's forced to, but because she wants to. You're not here to please everyone. You're here to become the kind of man who walks into a room and people feel it. Not because you're loud, but because your presence has weight. Bro, you don't have to be perfect, but you do have to keep moving. You don't need everyone to recognize you. But you do need to live in a way that makes you impossible to ignore. Stop being the guy waiting to be chosen. Start being the man who chooses himself. She doesn't want to rescue you. She wants to ride with you. She wants to see that you've got a direction, that she's safe walking beside you. But she can't do that if you're constantly trying to figure out her feelings before making your own decisions. Stop tiptoeing. Start walking with intention. If she doesn't believe in you, let her go. You're not here to convince her. You're here to be the kind of man who doesn't need convincing. You're not a side piece. You're the center of gravity. Stop chasing her world. Start building a world of your own, a world so strong, so purposeful. She can't stop thinking about you, not because you're cold, but because you're growing, because you're becoming the version of you that never needed anyone's validation in the first place. And if you build yourself like that, no woman will ever walk away without feeling like she just lost something massive. If this hit home, send it to a friend. Drop a comment and say, I'm building myself. Because this isn't for entertainment. This is for the ones who are serious about becoming their best self. Thanks for listening. Hope this helped.